Hello, hello. Happy Friday. Today is officially Friday, November 1st. And so here I am doing something incredibly scary and exciting all at the same time, and doing something I've been wanting to do for a long time, which is launching my YouTube channel. And I think the biggest thing for me is I always knew I wanted to do it, but I mean, if you're a new creator or even if you're an existing creator, if you have a business, entrepreneur, whatever, and you're leaning into content creation, you, I'm sure, can resonate with this, which is this idea of wondering if like what you're going to talk about is even something of interest. Who do I think I am even being on this platform? You could say a lot of things to yourself, right? And so I've been toying with the idea and playing with this idea for a really long time. And I know that I'm a long form type girly. I just wasn't sure what platform was the best for me. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go for YouTube. And then the next question is, well, what am I going to put on YouTube? And I wasn't really sure. And one thing I knew and have decided like months ago that I wanted to do was dive back into my business. And once I started to come across all of the winter art content, I was like, this is it. The difference is, and we'll get into what a winter arc is in a minute if you're not aware. But basically, I didn't feel the need to do the winter arc stuff for 90 days. And so I'm documenting my process, basically real time, of how I'm embarking upon my winter arc. There's one specific thing for me that I am choosing to dedicate all of my time to for the next 60 days. And I just felt like this is the perfect time to jump on YouTube to document my process and what I'm really going to do. Additionally, there are some personal things and smaller goals to improve upon things I'm already doing that, of course, will naturally be a part of it. But my biggest focus for 60 days is going to be leaning into my business. And I started a business a couple years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago. And due to some life situations, I kind of had to step away from it. And so I feel like I never got an opportunity to really dive in the way that I should have at that time, the way I wanted to. I had very high hopes and expectations, and then life be lifing, you know? And so I feel ready and reinvigorated to just dive back into what I started. So these next 2 months for me are going to be really focused around technically building business strategy and quote unquote business planning for 2025 as related to my business, and understanding what that looks like, redefining my services, and making sure that the services I even started with initially are still applicable to where I'm at today, and kind of just realign. And so I figured, why not document it and share it with the world? No big deal. And see if anybody wants to join. And even if it's not business related, even if you want to do personal stuff, if you want to be a better mom, if you want to do better with your fitness, which is a lot of what the winter arc stuff, you're going to find that content, it's focused on more of that stuff, which is cool. No shade, like wherever you are in your journey is where you are in your journey. Me, I feel like I've just been doing those things pretty well, and I'm pretty proud and confident of where I am. Of course, there's always room for improvement, and I will do more of that along the way. But my business just is so glaring to me, and it stands out to me because I quite literally have not made $1 on it. And I want to make $1 on it. I want to make more than $1. So anyway, all this to say, I figured let's just document it together. Let's just go with it. And then you're like, well, who are you? And why do I even care to like listen to you and give you any of my time? Fair question. I am a regular average Joe, or I should say average Tanya. My name's Tanya. I go by Tanya Does Life on Instagram. You can follow me there. But I am a single parent, and I am a marketing and communications director. That's my true background. And I've been doing marketing and communications since I graduated way back in 2008 with my undergrad degree in marketing. I'm really aging myself. But yeah, so I do have a 9-to-5, and this is my quote unquote side hustle, but dream business that I really would love to see fully thriving one day. And I think a lot of it hit me because this year I also turned 39, and it hit me that next year I'm going to be 40. And I feel deeply that it's going to be a monumental year, and I want it to be even more monumental than this year has been. I feel like this year has been a lot of rebuilding for me, and I'm still continuing to rebuild because I have had a rough 6 years in general. I'm divorced, and I'll share more of my story along the way as I record these videos. But yeah, I want it to be a year that I won't forget and that I don't regret. I don't want to regret not trying something, you know? So here I am putting myself out there. And if you want to join me with the winter arc, let's get into that and what it is. So it's really no different, to be honest. Okay, you guys, I think are falling off. There we go. I'm using that little octo thing, the suction cup thing, so I don't want y'all to fall down. It's no different than our old school New Year's resolution concept. And another girl referred to it in a past video. I think last year they called it hot girl hibernation, but it's just this idea of really hibernating and getting laser focused, 10 toes down on that thing or things, those things that you want to focus on, but prior to the new year, just so you can prep for this new year. So once it arrives, you're like ready to go. And it's really just you hibernating. It's a down period. It's a little colder. People are going out a little less. It's getting darker earlier. And it's just this time to just dedicate back to you and refocus your energy back to you, which I loved. And the only difference, again, is I didn't feel the need to do it for 90 days. October was a crazy month. If you're a parent, you already know. We had Red Ribbon Week at the school. They have all the Halloween events, and it just gets really busy in October. My daughter also plays soccer, so we're in soccer season right now. So it's just been really busy, and October was not feasible for me. So I'm doing a 60-day winter arc starting today. I'm super stoked about it because I feel mentally ready to take it on. But the other thing that naturally comes with that is we still have life going on. So I still have to clean, and I still have to get my environment refocused, and there are still things to do around the house. So join me in that era. Join me in just hanging in there and doing what you feel is best for you. And, just think through what matters to you and what you really envision your future year to look like. And let's just start building it together. Why not? So anyway, this is the first video officially. And I'm going to just be sharing a video a week, documenting my entire week/weekend as I get into this. So let's go. Let's do this. What up, fam? Back in the restroom where we started because I made my coffee. She took a shower. She is chilling. And here's my coffee with, like I told you guys, my homemade creamer. Dude, it's so good. Where have I been? Oh my gosh. Like, honestly, where have I been? So good. And put it out of the way so I can just finish up this hair, finish up my skincare. And it's going to be a chill day today. I'm mostly going to be at home, and I have to step out to the store for like one thing, but I'm mostly going to be chilling. So normally on chill days, I don't do much. I usually do not put on makeup or anything. I want my skin to breathe. I keep it chill. I don't really do a lot with my hair either. I'm putting on some very quick, if you know, the Eco Style Gel. And I'm going to just slick her back because I am going to go to the store to just buy a couple of quick things. I'm going to make a couple of things this weekend. And so I feel like I just have to grab a couple of quick ingredients to make those things. And then I should be good to go, live my life. Looking for a hair tie that I can't find. And then right now I'm actually gonna go outside in my backyard because I think my gardener is supposed to show up today. I'm actually not 100% sure if he's coming. Knowing me, I need to check my calendar because I do track that. He comes every other week, and I have like the smallest, tiniest patch of grass, you guys. So it takes him literally like 2 seconds to cut my grass. But he cuts grass for a couple of other neighbors, and so I found him through other neighbors and just was kind of like, hey, look how small this patch of grass is. Are you down to cut it for me? And he's like, yeah, like I'll do it. So he charges me nothing to do it. It's one less thing for me to worry about. Another, quick little tip there. Just don't be scared to hire somebody to help you do stuff. Like, I think that's another thing for me that I prefer to put my money into is things that are actually going to benefit me and help me be less stressed and help me really be more productive and not have to stress. Like, I don't want to worry about mowing my grass. I don't have a man living here, and maybe that would change otherwise, but I personally am also a little bit picky about how it looks, and I know for a fact that I would be stressing myself out about the lines not being perfect and all that kind of stuff that I have no business worrying about. Like, I literally have other things to worry about. So the grass is one thing that it's very like uninteresting to me. And I told myself a long time ago, like, dang, if I can get a gardener, and again, another way that I kind of just manifested it was if I can get a gardener who can do all of this for me, I'm going to do it the minute I can. I just need to see how affordable it is. And I'm going through this whole thing in my head, but I would love a gardener. And this is Tanya manifesting the way I do, because like I said, I'm a heavy manifester. And then I saw him outside one day cutting my neighbor's yard, and I just went and talked to him, and the next thing I knew, he was cutting my yard. Like, that easy. And then what he charges me probably the cheapest amount I would ever get, honestly, because my patch of grass is so small. And then on top of that, he maintains my roses and stuff for me, like when they're there and they're a little out of control. So he does things for me that I quite literally don't have to worry about. So don't be afraid to go and hire someone to do that thing that you genuinely don't want to deal with. And my only thing there is make sure it's still within your financial means to do so. Because there are a lot of people out there, let's be honest, who be fronting for the gram. They can't afford half the shit they do, right? You don't want to be that person. So make sure you can afford it. Don't go broke, trying to get this convenient thing that you can't afford. But if you can afford it, do it. Like I said, I have a consistent schedule with him now. I think he's been cutting my yard going on a year. He hasn't upped his price. He's so cool. He's like a younger guy. He's like my age or something. And it's him and a partner or friend of his or whatever. I'm shedding like a cat, sorry. That's why I'm like wiping all this hair off. But anyway, and so I need to go get the yard in the back situated for him because I have a dog, y'all. My little Cocoa Butt. She will be making an appearance at some point, as she does. She is a Chiweenie. She's my pride and joy. She's 13. She's an old lady. So she's mostly pretty chill. She may bark a little in the beginning here and there, but she's pretty chill overall. And I used to actually have 3 little dogs, you guys. Crazy, right? It was like a freaking petting zoo in here. And then Sienna, that's my daughter. She had a pet fish, and we've had some things go on with the fish. And anyway, all this to say that my other two dogs passed away earlier this year, unexpectedly. Well, one was unexpected. One I put down, she had health issues. My oldest, her name was Zoe. She was a Yorkie, and she actually had a collapsing trachea and she could barely breathe. She was coughing. It was a really bad situation, to the point where the vet literally said, like, she could pass any day and it would be a painful death for her, like to just suffocate. And so I put her down. I've never done that before. It's crazy to think that it's been already 6 months since I had to do that. It was a really, really tough time for me. Whew, I'm gonna try not to get emotional talking about it. I'm gonna stop talking about it like right now. And then 2 weeks later, my other dog, Bella, who is the youngest dog, she passed away. I still to this day don't even know why. And I came home one day and she was kind of in this weird paralysis state. She couldn't stand up. And the only thing my mom and I could really think of is maybe she had some type of stroke or something, you know? And then in the middle of the night, she passed away. And it was literally like 2 weeks after Zoe. And people were also telling me, especially from a spiritual standpoint, that maybe she had a broken heart, you know, like for real. So anyway, all this to say, I'm going to straighten you guys out a little bit, that Coco is my only dog left. And so I need to go pick up the yard from her stuff that may be in the yard. I'm usually pretty on top of it, but you just never know, and make things good for him when he gets here. I need to take her on a walk. I'll probably do it later. And I need to go to the store, like I said, to get those things. But right now I really want to go clean. So that's like the next thing I'm going to do. I'm also going to just finish up my skincare here. So I am a huge Summer Fridays fan. First off, when it comes to makeup and taking off makeup, I no longer use makeup wipes. I was told by my esthetician that the scraping of the wipe actually leaves like micro scratches on your skin, which I had no idea. Nothing we can feel, but when she looks, you know, in the little microscope thingy, I don't even know what it's called. Y'all tell me what it's called. But when I go to get my hydrofacial, she can see like little scrapes, apparently, is what she said. So she doesn't recommend it. And so ever since then, I stopped using makeup wipes. I do buy like the travel ones in a pinch just to keep in the car and have like if I ever need it. But I no longer buy. I was heavy on that Neutrogena, those Neutrogena wipes. I used to get them from Costco. Y'all already know. And I don't get them anymore. Instead, I use the micellar water from Garnier. I've gotten it from Five Below too, but it's much more gentle on your skin. And I usually just pair that with a cotton round. I'm trying to get better at not buying cotton rounds. I still buy them, but I need to buy more. I do have reusable ones, but I don't have a lot of them. That's my problem. And I do this every single day, so I need more. But either way, this is a lot more gentle. And so I already washed my face in the shower with my Summer Fridays amino gel, which I love. It's what I use for daytime skincare stuff. At night, I use a different cleanser, but this is what I do for the day. And then I normally would use they have a really good Cloud Dew moisturizer that I love. I'm out of it right now. That's another thing I should do. I need to go get that. Maybe I'll hit Sephora, because Sephora is just literally across the street from me. So I may go do that. And then I'm also out of this, so I'm straight up using one of their samples. This is what they come in handy for though, okay? Like the backup when you're just like out of stuff. They have a really good, it's called CC Me Vitamin C Serum. So after I wash my face during the day, this is what I normally put on before moisturizer. And I love it. Ooh, that's kind of too much. This is like enough for at least like tomorrow. I could use this tomorrow. You guys, I hear a blower outside, like he might be here already. And I'm kind of freaking out a little bit because I haven't gone outside yet. So then anytime you use a serum, you're supposed to put on sunscreen anyway, like to protect your skin. But this is supposed to help with hyperpigmentation and just balancing you out. I normally would put on the moisturizer, which I'm out of. So instead, I'm going to put on some sunscreen as my moisturizer, which I'll also do sometimes. If I'm out of moisturizer, I'll just do sunscreen and it's totally fine. I use different sunscreens. I have a lot of different ones that I like. This one in particular today, because I'm not going to put on any makeup. If I want to look like I'm not super dead, this is what I'll put on, which is the Super Goop Glow Screen. I think it's backwards, of course, because I have the reverse camera on right now, but it's a glow screen, SPF 40, and it gives you just a little glow. You're going to see right now, watch. And it's just super easy. And it just makes you, brighten up a little smidge, a tiny smidge. Yeah. And you can see like that glow, like see that shimmer that's kind of there. So anyway, I'm gonna leave that at that. And then the only other thing I wanted to do that I did forget to do, I love Mielle, you guys, especially as a curly haired girl. And the one thing I love about Mielle is I like that they have like these different lines and scents to do different things. This is the Rosemary Scalp Hair Treatment. I've been using it for years. The whole Rosemary line of Mielle is just, to me, chef's kiss. Like I love it so much. So I like to put a little bit on my part. I should have put it on, honestly, when my hair was down and put more throughout my hair, but I just didn't do that because that's another thing I'll do when I know that I'm home chilling. I'll definitely put extra things in my hair to just kind of soak in, like a leave-in mask or anything like that, just because I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm going to step out like to a couple local places, but whatever, it's not, and then my hair is slicked back, so you know what I mean? So anyway, I like to put a little bit of that on. And then from there, you guys, the blower is getting closer. So I gotta go. Let me go clean this backyard. Oh my gosh, look you guys. They're coming in so nicely. These are future oranges. And I've been waiting patiently for them. So pretty. my day has not gone according to my original plan, which is okay. I'm not going to be hard on myself about not checking the list and be that literal with myself the way I had intended. I go with the flow, and sometimes I'm called to do some other things, so no big deal. I did things on my list, I just wasn't intending to do them today. All that to say, the Halloween decor is down. I think that was like heavy on my brain. I took it down inside and out and put up light fall decor until I'm ready to get to Christmas. I don't want to embark on that yet. Now I'm getting ready to go take my ballot to the drop box because I did forget I needed to do that. So gonna go off and do that and then head to the store. Chef's kiss. What up, fam? Happy Saturday, day 2 of the winter arc. It's Saturday, November 2nd. I woke up about 30 minutes ago at 6:15. It's about 6:45 right now. I am getting ready to go hiking this morning with a group of women that I met through a friend. One of my mini goals, I think it's time to talk about goals, is to just be more consistent. I'm pretty good overall, I would say. So I'm not giving myself a hardcore goal doing all of these crazy challenges as related to my fitness. I'm pretty active, I would say, every day, but I do want to be more consistent with my regimen. And so one of the things I did was join through a friend this group of Black women. It's called Black Women Adventures, and their mission is to just encourage Black women to stay active and gain more activity, especially outdoors. So they do a lot of hiking stuff, which is really cool, and we do it together as a group. So I'm going to meet up with them this morning, and I'll talk to you guys more later about how my day went yesterday because I kind of turned in early, but I'm getting ready to head out. So I will see you guys in a few.
I'm fucking missing nails. I was like,
Yeah, they are. I'm taking, well, and I'm gonna be really cool because I'm taking a red eye, so I'll get in.
Are you like, oh, whose thumb is that? Cover up the whole picture.
Hello. Back in the car. The hike was great, and it was good getting together with the girls. I just finished getting some coffee, and I also got this cool egg white bite thing that I'm gonna wait and eat when I get home because I am doing good on my time, and I have to go home and shower and get ready because my daughter has her last soccer game of the season today. So I made a quick little coffee run. Good seeing the girls. It was a great little morning to start Saturday. So I'm headed home now, and I will catch y'all in a bit in another outfit change once I'm soccer mom ready. Hello again from my restroom. If it's not my family room or my car, it's my restroom because I'm just showering and getting a new outfit on, but ready to go to my daughter's soccer game. I'm like soccer mom ready. So I'm just getting ready to head over there, go park, get my little seat, and see how they do today. Drink my coffee and ate my little breakfast. So we are good to go. It's a no makeup day also. I'm gonna be wearing sunglasses. I may put a hat on, so I'm not really worried about it. I just put some sunscreen on, more sunscreen. And so I'll see y'all in a few. Soccer game time. I was trying to figure out what hat to wear, and this literally just got delivered. Another way to manifest and speak things out loud. This came to my house like yesterday evening, and I didn't really know what it was. And I decided to open it right now before I head out. So she gonna be rocking this right now. Whoops. What up, fam? Okay, so back home, and I'm chilling with Coco. It's my little baby. my other baby, other than my daughter. They lost their game, all good. The kids have a good time. My daughter did great. And so we're coming to the end of the season, and it was a good game. She left with her dad. I came home, and I'm going to just finish doing all the things that I kind of alluded to earlier that I didn't get to do yesterday. A lot of cleaning, resetting is what's going into the rest of the day today. She'll be back home tomorrow, so I really want to reset even more to prepare for her arrival back home. So I'm going to be cleaning her room too. So just a lot of the usual stuff, but we got to get reset and just get into our things. So off I go. Here's my new hat too. So cute, right? So cute. What up, what up? Happy Sunday. Today is Sunday, November 3rd, and we are up. We are ready to go. I finished all of those dishes that I showed a couple days ago. It took me a couple of loads of dishwashing to do, but we are caught up. There's a few special mugs that I need to wash by hand. And today is going to be meal prep day. I have not done any meal prep the way I anticipated the other days, but I kind of knew Sunday would be the day. So I'm going to do a lot of meal prepping today. And I also am going to clean up my daughter's room. I washed her comforter and her sheets and everything. And so she is going to be here in an hour. She's coming back from her dad's. And so I want to prep her room and get it nice and cozy. And then we're going to get into meal prep. Even if she's here, I can do that when she's here. It's not a big deal, but I really want to get her room cozy. So those are like the top things on my list. Of course, more laundry. And then of course, more jumping officially into business planning today. And also I do my weekly planning. So things that I have to get done for the week at work, and then personal, and kind of looking at the view of my week ahead. So that's what's on the agenda today. It's going to be pretty chill. We may go for a walk. We do a family walk. So we'll probably do that later and take out Coco and go walking. So all that to say, let's get into this Sunday. Also, how cool is the mural in my daughter's room, you guys? My mom is so talented. She drew this and painted it. Isn't it so cute? Adorbs. So this is what we're working with. All clean, by the way, but I did forget that I have a whole pile of clothes that need to be put away and some things hung up in her closet, so I'm going to get into that now.
Always had a way to make it work and find another route. Always had a way to make it work and find another route. Always had a way to make it work and find another route. Always had a way to make it work and find another route. Yeah. make it work and find another route. Always had a way to make it work and find another route. Always had a way to make it work and find another route. Always had a way.
Requested by the little. Say what's up. Not me walking into her restroom to see this though. Tell me you're a parent without telling me you're a parent. Fortunately, I need to clean her restroom anyway, but given this is her mess, we are going to be cleaning this together for sure. She's clean, fresh out of the shower.
Oh, wait, I have to put my teeth under my pillow.
Oh, yeah, we'll do that tonight, okay? You don't look like a painter anymore.
When I paint all over me.
I know, she had paint all over her feet, you guys. Like, seriously? I was like, what are you doing? I don't see toes like a baby on your art project, so why are your feet full of paint right now? I don't understand. So, anyway.
I put my hand on my art
I saw that. That makes more sense to me, but not the feet. Not the feet. But anyway, she's good to go.
Do my foot now.
No.
Thank you.
No. Hi. Enjoying that or what?
Okay.
Because you have done your night care routine already, showered, snacks in the backpack, clothes are out for tomorrow. So you're ready to go. You earned a popsicle.
Yep.
I think you have. Excuse me?